But see, that's the thing, though. I can't say J. Cole and Kendrick went back to the bull because
Were they
their
ever-
music has never really been perpetuating violence. If you like, I put all these hip hop artists in tiers. So when I look at J. Cole and Kendrick, those are the more conscious rappers who are actually using lyrics. There's actually a message. Even Nas,
Yeah.
there's a
Cool.
message
I'm saying
in
it's
that
a
music.
facade. I'm saying it's a facade that, it's like, sure, they gave us the chance to do the music, and that's what's on our mind, and we want to, talk less about the violence and maybe more about promiscuity, maybe more about drunkenness, maybe more about our addictions, maybe more about the black family being torn apart. Maybe that's what they allow us to say, but they won't just say, "Hey, you can get on your mic, come out here because you've been a leader in our entertainment industry," and say, "You know what? It's time for blacks to stand up now."
Public Enemy tried it,
and walk away from the.
but Public Enemy tried it. Fight the Power.
Those are 20 to 30 years apart now.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, in every decade or every generation of rappers, there are the few that try to highlight what we need to do as a people and how we can help ourselves. But at the same time, us as people, we can't look at every single prominent black person as a role model because we're all human. Nobody is perfect. People have dark secrets. People have skeletons in their closet. Now, if you're the same person you were 10 years ago,
I agree.
then you haven't grown. So people grow, right? So
You're right.
now with social media, we are now able to create our own platforms. We are now able to spread more of a voice. Now it does get shadow banned, it does get blocked, but guess what? If we create our own, if us as people, see, that's it. Okay, we're gonna go hire some of these tech people, or you know what? We're gonna send our kids to school to learn this, to learn this tech, and to be the new leaders. Then things will work. Kyrie Irving said it himself the best. Anybody born between 1981 and I think he said 1996 or 1998, we are the new generation that needs to make sure that we teach the youngins, hey, you don't have to follow code. You don't have to be this mindless dummy. Do your research. Know your history. Know
All
where
of
you
that.
come from.
All of that.
Build, not destroy. What you want to destroy is all the badness and the bad creativity that's coming because all they want us to do is sing about killing each other.
All they'll pay us for. Let's get it like that, because it's what it's turning into is that we're becoming an entertainment industry of justice.
Where we're
entertaining the ideas of even those who we don't even believe in.
I can't say what we don't believe in because I have to
Black
be honest.
empowerment, black growth. I'm just saying, as artists, what the black society even does towards each other, it does affect the next I guess I would call it a race, the next bunch of races that are out here. But you know what the black culture does, because we are exploited so much.
Yes.
People have a chance to watch what we're going through, how we deal with it, and how we either rise above it or fall underneath it.
Of course, but the thing is, when we're not given the tools to succeed, when we're worried about being in the club, HIA, being on the block, when we have opportunities to do better, then we can't blame others for our ignorance. True. Because you know and I know we've always had somebody in our family, somebody around us that said, hey, bruh, that's not a good look. And we ignored it. Because guess what? In this world today, everybody is living for the now. They're not living for the future. They're not seeing the big picture. Everything is today, today, today. And I'm not saying you need to look so far in the ahead of the future that you don't stay present, but you can be present and look 20 steps ahead.
So can we say that the people who are really getting blackballed are the ones who are looking 20 steps ahead?
Some of them. But you know what? I'm going to give you another person. What do you got? The Baby. Okay? He made homophobic slurs and his sales dropped. His some of his tours.
You know where the sales drop? You know why the tours drop? Come on now.
Listen, Listen. What do you mean stop it? I'm admitting that he's been blackballed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he had no reason to be blackballed, and I'm not saying that he did. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
What I'm saying is he was blackballed. Everybody knows. I mean, you can go on YouTube, you can read a book, you can read the newspaper. It's out there why he got blackballed. Okay?
According to them.
Well, not according to them. It's factual. He said that stuff, and a community that I'm not gonna name because we're just starting up, and I ain't trying to get us. You know what I mean? Sure. They have gotten more power than us. Do you know what I mean? They want more rights than us, and I'm not against people getting their right, and I'm not telling them
We're talking about equal rights across the board.
Hey, how long did it take for us to be known as a man in America? So you know, when did we get freed from slavery in America?
2022.
Hey, all I can say is it is what it is. If you know, you know.
Phebus said it.
If you know, you know. Another rapper that got blackballed, Pop Hunter. After people found out he cooperated with the police, numerous artists have not worked with him due to the fact they feel like he's a snitch. It's the same thing that happened to 6ix9ine, right? You go here, you portray that you're bad, and I don't know too much about Pop Hunter, so I'm not gonna speak on him. I'm gonna turn my eye towards 6ix9ine. Okay. He was out here popping all this stuff in gang, bang bang, right? Mm-hmm. And then when shit hit the fan, guess what he did?
Yeah,
Ratatouille.
But his money. His popularity was coming because they perpetuated more that he was a violent, out of hand.
But that's what the kids want.
Let's go, right?
That's what the kids want.
And when he did that, that's when they put the money on him. But when he got too popular, this is when they decided to blackball him. This is always what always happens. Yeah. It's like they give everybody a boundary except for themselves.
Of course. I'm
just talking about those who are funding or behind the scenes of this industry that we're really just playing in.
Yeah.
It's not even our industry to be even met. We should create our industry, honestly, and really hold each other accountable within that.
Yeah. Let's get to Lupe, okay? So Lupe feels like since he talked about America being terrorists and Obama, he's been blackballed. Now, he's making a little comeback. People enjoyed the last album he dropped. Do you know what I mean?
Gotta watch about that name, too.
I know. Listen, we don't want to be shadow banned for this, man. We just talking, okay, people? Don't go too crazy.
You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, could Lupe really talk about one of the third richest families on earth?
Listen, I don't want to go too deep into it, but I've had this analogy for years. You heard me say this. I'm going to say it again. You heard this here first, okay? So the biggest pimp in the world is the government. Facts.
Still.
When you turn 18, who you paying taxes to?
Still is.
Okay. Biggest drug dealer in the world. Who you think that is? Pharmacies. Oh, your leg hurt? We got a pill for that. Oh, your toe hurt? We got a pill for that. Oh, pill for this, pill for that. They don't want to cure nothing. They just want to make money hand over fist. Biggest gang is the police. Not the army. Every country has their army, right? But every city has their own police. Go ahead and line up all the police in every single country, and they will outnumber the military.
They'll outnumber the gangs.
No, the military. The gangs, those aren't gangs, bro. You know what I call those?
Resistance.
Boys clubs. Boys and girl clubs. That's what I call them.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you know spots or somebody.
Yeah, well, because if you look at their numbers and you look at the numbers of the police, it's way more.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And I'm not trying to diss no gang members. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
You're not.
You know, at the end of the day, like I'm just looking at everything realistically. Like I'm not trying to overhype or undersell anything. I'm just stating a point that if you just look at numbers.